Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is a video for water signs for the month of October. Water signs are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So if your sun, moon, or rising is in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you are in the right place. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Also remember to check your sun, moon, and risings. Maybe you need to go watch the fire sign video too, or the earth sign, or the air sign. All right, water signs. What does the month of October look like for you? We are in Libra season for the beginning of the month, and then the end of the month is Scorpio season. So we hit some water at the end of the month, which is your element, water signs. Libra season is ruled by air. When air and water mix, they empower one another. So let's see what October 2019 has in store for you. Your first card is the Hierophant, starting the month off with the Hierophant. Your second card is the Tower. Your third card is the Lovers. Your fourth card is the Page of Coins. Some very strong cards starting your month off with water signs. Then we move into the Page of Cups. And then we have the Fountain, which is a card exclusive to this deck. I'm using the Fountain Tarot for this deck, or for this reading right now, if you are curious. And then we have the Nine of Swords into the King of Wands. So let's take a look at your month water signs. Okay, so you start off with the Hierophant, and what I'm hearing for you, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, is about delving deep within your inner world, which I feel like the air energy of Libra is going to really force you to do, because it's interesting that you have the Tower right after that. I feel like this self-discovery, like this is a really good time, water signs, for you to do a detox. Or if you've been thinking about quitting any unhealthy habits, this is a really great time for you to do that, water signs, okay? So this first part, or this first week of October, is all about self-discovery for you. You really need to go deep within yourself to understand what it is that your soul would like to experience in this lifetime. This is your time. And the Libra energy, the wind, is really forcing you into this energy, because what's right after that, and what's so interesting, is this also came up in the same position in the fire reading for this month, is you have the Tower right after that. So it's really telling me there is some strong energy coming in that second week, at the end of the second week of October, to really let some shit go. There's going to be some big transformations coming in that second week of October, and wind brought in by Libra can really, really shake things up. Wind forces movement. So wherever you might have felt like, I don't want to say stuck, but wherever you might have felt like a little bit of like it's time to move on, here in the beginning of the first week of October, by the second part of that first week, the Tower energy is coming through to really shake things up for you. But it is, again, a massive clearing. And what's right after that for you, water, is the Lovers. It's a great card. It's about things coming together. It's about really understanding how you attract things into your reality, and using your power of attraction to bring into you whatever it is that you would like. So that second week, the beginning, you have the Lovers right there, which I also feel like is a time for you to, okay, so where the first of the month was about going deep within yourself and self-discovery, It's about loving yourself at the beginning of the second week of October, and loving wherever you are in your process, and loving yourself in the present moment. This is a really important practice for you, okay, water signs? This is about you loving yourself and sinking into this vibration literally for the rest of your life. So this big clearing, the self-discovery into this very big clearing that you're doing the first week of October is going to lead to self-love and compassion the second week of October. So really allow yourself that, allow yourself to have that, because giving yourself that moment is really important, because right after that you have the Page of Coins, which is telling me you have some big opportunities coming in, which could really in the prosperity and the material world. So you really need to give yourself that time, the beginning of the second week of October, to love yourself and have compassion with yourself and forgive yourself and attract into yourself what it is you need, okay? Because the Page of Coins is saying there's new opportunities coming and you want to be ready for that. And the time that you spend in the loving energy of the Lovers is going to help you open up to the possibilities that are coming through at the end of the second week with the Page of Coins. Like, you don't want to miss this opportunity that she's bringing your way. There's some real substantial potential here that you don't want to get stuck in because you doubt yourself or you don't think you deserve it. So really do your work that first week of October, dig deep within yourself and let all that shit go into the Tower energy, and then find yourself in a loving vibration, self-loving vibration that second week of October. So by the end of the second week of October, you can really accept these offers that are coming through. The Page of Cups, the beginning of the third week of October, is asking you to, let's see, one moment please. I need to spend some time with the Page of Cups for just a second and see what she has to say for water signs. Focusing on communication and your language, the beginning of the third week of October, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is time for you to really understand how you communicate and how you communicate with yourself and how you communicate with others. And there's so many different types of communication, water signs, because you're communicating not only with yourself, you're communicating with family, you're communicating with coworkers, you're communicating with customer service reps. There's so many different types of communication. This is what's really going to come forward for you, of reflecting on how you communicate, how you voice yourself in the world, and how you receive the world's information. So that's going to be your focus the third week, the beginning of the third week of October, because I'm hearing there could be some small tweaks in your communication that could really pay off, or that could really transform or change things for you. So really looking at how you're communicating with the world and how you're communicating with yourself the beginning of the third week of October is going to bring in the Fountain energy for the end of the third week of October. And like I said, the Fountain is a special card just to this deck, the Fountain Tarot, and this is about being able to open yourself up to very raw energy. There's an opening here for you water signs to receive downloads from your guides, from the universe. This is, like I said, very potent, raw creator energy that's coming through from the Fountain. I feel like some very important projects, creative and otherwise, could be started and triggered this week for you water signs. So really being open and doing your work, that detoxification work that I was talking about the beginning of October, water signs, is really important for this, the end of the third week of October, because this is when you're going to be receiving those downloads, okay, and receiving that information from other channels. And even on this plane of existence, when you're detoxified, you're in your awareness, and this is where you want to be, so that you can be really present for yourself and know what is real and true for you, okay? So there's some big things going on here for you water signs. October is no joke. Okay, so the fourth week of October, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is all about fear and anxiety, but I really feel like this is the opportunity for you to transmute fear and anxiety, to face your fears and anxiety, okay? This is now we are in Scorpio season. We are in water energy. So it makes sense that you are now in your element. So all of your shit is going to start to come up. It's going to surface, okay? So don't be scared. There is nothing to be scared of. This is just information for you that's coming forward to be transmuted, okay? And at the end of the 4th week of October, we have the King of Wands. Okay, now the King of Wands is a very take charge kind of energy, but it also has a tendency to want to charge too fast and too hard, okay? So this is really, the King of Wands is telling me, water signs, to just really check yourself before you start to push into anything that you are noticing any red flags or feeling any red flags. This is also about you being in your intuition, water signs, especially Scorpios, because we are in your season now and this is water and things are moving quickly for you, water signs, especially Scorpio. So making sure that your energy is focused appropriately, and if you want to make some big moves, that you're really ready to back it up. So make sure you do your research, make sure you, in making these big moves, are confident with the direction that they're going, and that you, like I said, have done your research and feel confident with the way that you're moving, or else it could really turn into something that you wished, I don't want to say regret, but something that you wish you would have listened to your intuition on before you moved with such force, okay? So remember just to check yourself a little bit again at the end of October, water signs, when I know the energy's flowing, we're in your element, but make sure that you're focused in the direction that you feel that your heart would like to move with, okay? So let's just do a quick recap. You're starting the month off with the Hierophant, and that's what I was talking about as far as doing a detoxification. This is a really great time to do a detox, water signs, okay? Because like I said, right after that, you have the Tower coming up, which I feel like is going to really move some energy for you of things that you don't need in your space anymore, or it's going to be a big transformation or transmutation that's coming for you. So the more pure and detox that you can be ready, I feel like the easier this Tower experience is going to be for you. But right after that, you have the Lovers, okay? And so that's coming into self-love and acceptance and into the present moment, and really, really being there for yourself and forgiving yourself and accepting who you are in every present moment. Because if you can do that, you have the Page of Coins right after that. There's going to be some really big opportunities that are presenting themselves that really need you in your awareness at this time, okay? And the Page of Cups is saying, really check your communication and how you communicate with others and all of your realms of communication, and also how you communicate with yourself is going to be a very big topic for you, water signs, the 3rd week of October. And then you have the Fountain coming in with some very strong raw energy. This could be a time for you to receive downloads, for you to get channeled information for things that are really important to be coming through for you. Again, really important to have done or done some sort of detox the beginning of October, okay? Water signs. And then we have the Nine of Swords right after that. So as we hit your element in Scorpio season on the beginning of the 4th week, it's really going to bring some stuff up for you. You could be really facing your fears or facing anxiety, but it's all great because it's getting you to the root of these issues so that you can transmute them, especially since you have the King of Wands right after that, which is saying you're like, you have a lot of force and you're a force to be reckoned with, but just make sure, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, that you're focusing it in the right direction that is appropriate for you, okay? And that's how you end the month, water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Thank you guys all for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it very much if you subscribed or dropped a comment below. Let me know what you think. Or if you'd like to book a one-on-one session for yourself, feel free to drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. Or you can always reach me at my Facebook page. You can DM me, or my Instagram page, which is just Tarot by Megan, or you can get at me through my website, which is www.tarotbymegan.com, TAROTBYMEGAN. I would love to hear from you, and I'd really love it if you subscribed. And also, if you like this video, I have more great videos on my Patreon page that are all individual to your astrological sign. So, and there's also some other great things in all my tiers over there on my Patreon page, which you can find the link in the caption below this video. So thank you again for joining me, everyone. Have a fabulous October, and I'll see you next month. Bye.